Good evening, Chinooks fans. We have a treat for you. This is Tails Hart, joined by Ryan Beck. We have the Chugiak Chinooks. This is the Seattle Sluggers. Ryan, tell these Chinook fans, what are we watching? Well, what you're watching is not typical baseball. Same general ideas, general principles. However, there are different spins on this idea, so that way visually impaired people can play the game. So part of the challenge is there's only two bases. There's one plate, of course, but they don't use that base to score. There is a first and a third base, and they're about 95 feet away instead of just 90. They're big blue pylons, basically, and there's someone sitting behind the plate, behind the catcher, and when the ball gets fired by one of the bases will activate a sound. It's atrociously loud, so it's unmistakable when you hear it. And they have to figure out which one to go to. So it's not going to be the same one all the time. They could be running towards third, they could be running towards first. Once they get to the base, if they can get to the base before anyone can pick up the ball, then we will have a run scored. So as soon as they get to the base, the run is scored and the play is over. If, however, someone picks up the ball before the base or the batter touches the base, then he is out and there are 3 outs. Also, another different change is there are no walks in this game because a walk will score a run. So I guess in some cases, Chinook pitchers might be out of a little trouble there. Also, we have 4 strikes. So instead of just 3, they get 4, and they also get 1 pitch that they are allowed to simply let go by them, just so that they get a feel for whoever's throwing to them. And the pitcher as well is also on the same team as the hitters. So the bond between the hitters and the pitchers is crucial in this game because they have to be the pitcher is trying to let this guy hit it. It's not where we're trying to avoid it as in the normal game. And it's kind of like golf, there are multiple people in white, yellow, and green vests, and they're making sure that the fans are able to stay quiet enough so that way everyone is able to hear the baseball. The baseball lets out a very rapid beeping noise. And that's how they're able to figure out where the ball is at all times. So, we'll be getting started here.
So that was a lot of information.
It was a little bit of information. If you guys have questions, go ahead, just keep posting. We're at that live feed. We'll answer them as best we can. And we'll get underway here very shortly.
Each mask has been checked for pinholes. That is not the case here. Sealed on every.
All righty, well, we're gonna have to keep it quiet from in the press box. But here comes the first pitch of the Sluggers versus Chinooks, and a swing and a miss. Ryan, I feel like I'm doing the Masters right now.
Yeah, we are kind of in a. I guess now we're announcing more of a golf style of baseball, as we do have to keep our noise down.
And the second pitch is hit out. And there goes the out, and he's going to run down to third, and Aiden Stout just went over it, and that's going to be a run. Well, folks, that's how this game works. Ramon Rodriguez hitting from the right side of the plate. Put that ball down, and the Chinooks in the field were not able to get to it. Like Ryan said, once that ball's hit in fair territory, until they get down to the base pass. If the ball is not picked up by a Chinook in the outfield, that is a run. And the Sluggers have taken a 1-0 lead over your Chinooks. In the field for the first 2 innings is Adam Rojas, Aaron Shackelford, Levi Gilcrease, Tyler Yoshihara, Aiden Stout, and Preston White. And Chad Morey to the plate now. As we go to a hush in the crowd. Taking some warm-up packs out there, doing a little base check right now. 1-0 is the score. Sluggers in favor. And here comes the pitch. And that one goes up high, and that's going to be in the infield, and he's going to run down to third. And Gilcrease just went over it, and he got it. And he's safe. Well, Ryan, we're off to a bad start.
The breaststroke is by far the most effective outfielding technique.
As the Sluggers take a 2-0 lead. The big man, Antonio Rashier, pardon my bad attempt at that last name. Another base check here for the Sluggers right-hander. 2-0 is the score to the Chinooks. And a swing and a miss there. And that one is out, and that's past Stout. And Gilcrease going to run to it in the outfield. And he is going to run over it, and oh boy. This game's getting out of hand fast.
Number 3, Antonio Rosier.
Sluggers have taken a 3-0
Really,
lead.
I can't believe the Chinooks didn't get that ball. It was right in front of them.
Levi Gilcrease has an arm, but so far his ears have not come to the game yet. Mike Kinsman out of the plate for the Sluggers. Chinooks down 3-0 here. And another little tidbit is each team has a few spotters out there, making sure they get the Chinooks in place. We have Mike Batten out there, Ty Beck,
representing USA Softball,
Robert
Alaska,
Winslow,
Roger Garcia, and that's the fact, Jack Epley.
And so those spotters, their job is to make sure they put the Chinooks in place, as the Chinooks are playing blind in the field tonight.
Definitely a new experience for some of those hitters. And just trying to find the ball.
Another base check going on. And a big swing and a miss by the team captain out there for the Sluggers. And that one's out, and Gilcrease right there, and it goes past him into the outfield. And Kins is going to run, and this game is getting out of hand. The Sluggers 4, the Chinook 0.
That was Big Mike. When I say Mike, you say King. Mike. Thank you.
Remember, folks, there's 3 outs. Chinooks have 0 of them. They got to figure out a way here to find the ball in the outfield. Dino Sanchez to the plate now for the Sluggers. Hitting here with his Sluggers up 4-0 over your Chinooks. Another base check here for Dino Sanchez at the plate. And a big hack up there by the Slugger at the plate. 1 strike. And another swing and a miss. That's going to be a 2-strike count now. And Sanchez is just going to let that come in. He has 1 passed ball. That means he can take a look at it without it being called a strike. 2-strike pitch to Sanchez. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Remember, folks, this is 4 strikeouts in this beat baseball league.
All right, you got it, man.
And that one is fouled off to the backstop.
Just another reminder of how dangerous beat baseball can be.
Three-strike pitch again. And that's going to be out number 1 here for the Sluggers.
Number 7.
As the Chinooks finally get their first out of the ball game. Took a while.
It did take a little bit of a while. I mean, part of what we're going to see here is some of these guys just really got to get a feel for what they're doing. I mean, this is the first time they've ever had to do something like this before. They're normally used to being able to see the ball. You know, all the mechanics of baseball involve your eyes. And now that they've taken away your biggest asset, it's going to be a little bit harder just to – it's going to be a little bit harder to adjust to that.
As the Chinooks have 1 out here. It's going to be a pass ball there. Oh, and a swing and a miss by Brendan Spence at the plate. Sluggers going to call a timeout. The 1 strike, 1 pass pitch. Oh, and another swing and a miss by Spence at the plate. 2 strikes now. Ooh, and another hack up there. He's going to be down to his last strike here. 1 pass, 3 strikes. And my whole baseball knowledge is all flipped up right now.
It is a little bit.
Ooh, and there is strike 4 for the strikeout. Number 2 of the ball game, and the Chinooks have 2 outs. The Sluggers still have 4. Your Chinook 0. And this is beat baseball matchup. Top of the order as the Sluggers have hit around here. And there's a pass ball.
And the next pitch, a big swing and a miss. 1 pass ball, 1 strike.
Ryan, this could be a very long broadcast.
This could be a little bit of a long broadcast, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm more looking forward to when
When the Chinooks come to the plate.
Because it'll be hilarious.
And that one's tipped for strike 2. The 2 strike, 1 pass pitch to the leadoff hitter here for the Sluggers, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Reminder, this does go 4 strikes. And the Chinooks 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, only down 4. And the Chinooks get out of this inning.
Put somebody helping Chinooks off the field.
4 runs for the Sluggers. We'll be back as we come back to the bottom of the first. Chinooks 0, Sluggers 4. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're back here. Chinooks down 4-0 on the mound for the Chinooks, or should I say on the grass pitching to the Chinooks, is the big left-hander out of Clemson University, Andrew Go Get 'em Towns.
Adam Rogers.
Adam Rogers, the first hitter for the Chinooks. All right, Ryan, this is what we've all been waiting for.
We're waiting to see what it looks like when people who are used to having sight don't have it anymore.
And here comes the first pitch to Rogers. We have a base check first. Let's see what Rogers can do at the plate. Rogers going to take a nice pass ball. Smart move. Smart move by the catcher, Adam Rogers. Oh, and a big hack. It's coming down there, Rogers. Let's go.
Ray, can you bust the ball? You can. We've actually seen pieces fly right off of that.
One pass, one strike, and whoa. Just a bit under that one. Oh, and a third swing and miss for Rogers. Well, he is just a catcher, reminder. And Rogers going to go down on strikes. Well, Ryan, at least we know half this game will go down 1-2-3.
Probably.
Reminder, folks, this game is played. Each team has 3 outs, and each batter has 4 swings and misses for 4 strikes. If the ball is hit in play, the fielders in the field must grab the ball and have firm control before the batter reaches one of the bases on first and third. If they do not, and the batter reaches the base, and that all it means is to touch it, they score a run. And so the Sluggers have 4. So that means they had 4 base runners hit the ball in fair territory and get to the base before a Chinook fielder could field it. So right now, the Chinooks have 1 out. And Rogers is going to hit that in the ground, and Rogers going to...
Quiet, everyone.
And, well, Shackelford grounds out in the infield.
So, folks, if you don't know what happened there, there's a couple of things going on. Number one, when he tagged the ball, first of all, we're so freaked out we didn't know what to do. But as we were yelling, he couldn't hear the base that he had to run to. Again, the batter has no idea which way he has to run.
And this game going to be under protest now.
And if you wonder if you see the yellow markers, the dotted line out there, the ball actually has to go beyond that. Otherwise, it's called a foul ball.
And you probably can't tell it from the broadcast, but each Chinook hitter is wearing a black goggle. And so, Ryan, I don't know if you tried it, but I tried it. You cannot see a thing. You were basically playing blind.
Well, that would be the idea, but it's definitely a little bit of an interesting feel.
And we'll see here what Gilcrease can do with 2-away in the bottom of the first. Oh, and a big hack by Gilcrease for strike 1. Oh, and another swing and a miss by Gilcrease. And in case you're wondering, should the Sluggers win? Well, they were in Anchorage last night. The Bucks won 10-9. So for some reason, the Chinooks should be able to hit the ball.
They should be, in theory.
3 strikes to Gilcrease, and the Chinooks go down 1-2-3. All right, folks. Well, we're through 1. Sluggers 4, Chinook 0. We promise you the Chinooks will get better as the game progresses. We'll be back at the top half of the second. Alrighty, folks, we're back in the top half of the second, and this beat baseball. It's basically baseball for the blind. As your Chinooks are facing the Seattle Sluggers, a blind baseball team from Seattle, Washington, who actually are in the Beat Baseball World Series next week. And they have 4 runs on the Chinooks. And that one is chopped foul. Big count there by the Slugger right-hander at the plate. No pass, 1 strike pitch. Ooh, and that's chopped in the right field, and Stout is going to miss it, and the Sluggers are going to get another run.
And he's safe.
All righty, folks. Well, I think it's time to blow this up. Trade everyone. Sluggers 5, Chinook 0 in the top half of the second of this Beat Baseball matchup. And that ball was hit on the ground to the right side to Aiden Stout. And Stout, all 6'4" of himself, could not come up with that ball.
Love you, Ben.
Base check here to number 3 of the Sluggers. Oh, and that one's chopped in the left field. Adam Rojas goes down into the catcher's position, but cannot come up with it. And Aaron Shackelford goes and tries to get it, but not in time. Alrighty, Ryan. Well, if you're John Groth, what do you do? Sluggers 6, Chinook 0.
Taking no prisoners out there.
I mean, at this point, you got to just figure out how to play the game.
As the Chinooks seem to be just having no idea what to do out there. And I'm about to get to the point where I leave the press box and go strap up.
That's play for the
Maybe
Sluggers.
we'll see.
Team captain, number 24, Mike King.
Mike King to the plate. The Slugger King, the team captain of the plate here. His Slugger 6, the Chinook 0 in this top half of the second. Base check time here to the captain. And the first pitch. Oh, and that one is fair territory. Gilcrease goes across the mound and dives and gets it. And the Chinooks, they get it out. Send it to the newspapers, folks. The Chinooks have recorded it out in Beat Baseball.
And out on the defensive side, that wasn't a pitcher.
Holy smokes. Oh, no. We're going to have a do-over. Oh, my. This game is firmly under protest now, folks. As well, if you can see, there behind home plate, there's a lady in yellow sitting in a chair. She's in control of the beeps on the bases. So once the ball is hit into fair territory, the umpire points to her, and she has 2 buttons. One that turns on the third base sound, and one on the first base. And whichever one she clicks, that sound turns on, and the runner has to run to that base. The sound was late, so the out is not valid, and that out call now has to be retracted. So I will do it again if we are able to record a successful out. That one's foul tip. That's going to be strike 2. No pass, 2 strikes here to the captain at the plate for the Sluggers. Just an easy pass there. No reason to even swing the bat.
It's not easy with this many people out in Chugiak. We'll get it going.
Oh, and a big cutout there by the captain. Comes up empty. 1 pass, 3 strikes. And we'll see here if Levi Gilcrease can shake off the voided out. And a swing and a miss, and the captain goes down anyway. 1 out here in the top half of the second. Sluggers 6, Chinooks 0.
So 1 out.
At the plate for the Sluggers, number 7, Dino Sanchez.
Dino Sanchez stepping up to the plate for the Sluggers.
Doing a few warm-up hacks out there. And that ball's rifled down the third base line, fair territory. And oh my, Preston White misses it. And they cannot come without. And Aaron Shackelford gets tackled out there in left field. And the Chinooks lose a run and lose a Chinook as Aaron Shackelford goes down after the tackle.
Tonight to the professionals from orthopedic physicians of Alaska,
Oh boy,
providing the best in medical care and support.
Chinooks now down 7-0.
This is full contact, deep baseball.
Preston White had all the time in the world. It was hit right to him. And, well, Ryan, let's just say if there was a beat baseball draft, he would not be hearing his name called.
Base.
No, I don't think he would be hearing that at any time.
Preston White, obviously, we're talking about, drafted a few weeks ago in the 38th round by the Los Angeles Dodgers. He can play baseball, but not blind baseball, at least for now. 1 out, top half of the second. And there's a pass ball.
The fact, Jack.
And that one is going to be fair. Aiden Stout comes in. Same with Gilcrease. And Gilcrease dives on it. And the out is recorded. A monkey off the back. The Chinooks finally get an out.
That's impressive. Chinooks just diving all over the turf.
Gilcrease gives his heart and soul out there. 2 outs here in the top half of the second.
Batting for the Sluggers, number 50, Ramon Rodriguez.
Ramon Rodriguez now to the plate here for the Sluggers. His team 7, the Chinooks 0. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 1. Ooh, and another swing and a miss. 2 strikes here to the Slugger at the plate. Pass the ball. Good take there by Rodriguez.
Don't rush it. There you go. You did well.
2 strikes, 1 pass here for the Slugger at the plate with 2 outs. And that one is a drive in the left field. And Preston White goes down, rolls over, and Gilcrease again is going to just miss. Oh, he gets it! Gilcrease! An amazing display out in the outfield. Came out of nowhere to put that away for out number 3. What is happening? As Gilcrease has taken over the field.
Gilcrease is just everywhere. He ate that ball up. And now he's responsible for 2 of the outs.
And then only 2 outs the Chinooks actually recorded. What an amazing display by the Baylor Bear, crawling all out there. The Chinooks are down 7-0, so let's see if that can translate out of the plate. We'll be back in the bottom half of the second. Sluggers 7, the Chinooks 0.
And now stepping up to the plate, Tyler Yoshihara.
Yoshi, normally seen on the mound, but going to get a hack here in this beat baseball. Andrew Towns again on the mound. Chinooks down 7-0 in this edition of beat baseball.
Chinooks, Tyler Yoshihara.
And, you know, I think the problem for these Chinooks is they're trying to swing for the fences. They just need to put the ball in play.
Which really all they have to do. Their athleticism will take over the rest.
A big thing, though, about running is you just have to trust. And, a big swing and a miss by Yoshihara for strike one. As the ball comes all the way to the backstop. And, Ryan, I'm telling you, if the Chinooks get a run here, this place will explode, including myself.
It will, and it'd be impressive if they can get a run.
The no pass, 1 strike pitch to Yoshihara. Down the dirt. Good pass by Yoshihara.
Best one yet?
Oh, and a big hack there by Yoshihara for strike 2. And another swing and a miss by the Chinook hitter. 1 pass, 3 strikes. And that is going to make for the 4th strikeout of this game. Andrew Towns, so far, an impressive. No runs, no hits, and 4 strikeouts. Towns is throwing a no-hitter. He's throwing a perfect game.
So far.
As Aiden Stout,
Coming to the plate before your Chinooks.
the right-hander to the plate. And these Sluggers, they are very strategic. They have people setting up in deep left and deep right, middle left, middle right, and a guy right in front of the mound, or I should say right behind the mound and right behind second base. Well, I don't know what those people out in deep left and right are thinking, but the way the Chinooks are swinging the bat, they'll be lucky to get out of the home plate box.
I mean, they'll just be lucky if they even get to move.
And so we'll see here if Towns can lay it up to the Chinook pitcher in the batter's box. Stout, good pass take there. 1 pass, no strikes. Oh, and a big swing by the Chinook right-hander on the batter's box for strike 1. Oh, and Stout made contact. But it goes in a foul territory for strike 2.
There you go. We'll show them how it's done.
Oh, and a big swing and a miss after that foul tip by Stout. 1 pass, 3 strikes. Oh, and that ball's in fair territory. And there goes Stout. And the Chinooks scored! The Chinooks have scored! The first run of the ball game by a pitcher.
Who needs the hitters when you have pitchers to hit for you?
And Aiden Stout has done the unthinkable here and given the Chinooks a run. Chinooks now down 7-1.
It makes the deficit just seem a little bit less. There's a small glimmer of hope for the men and the fish.
And we'll see here what Preston White can do after a run was just scored for the Chinooks.
On the mound for the Chinooks, Preston White.
The big hitting right-hander, Preston White. If he can connect with one, it'll be fun to see how far that little beat baseball can go. But the idea is to connect first.
Good take there by White. Ooh, and a big swing and a miss there by White. one's chopped in right field. And Preston White gonna jog out there and, well, going a little too slow. Preston White made good contact, but he was just jogging down there. And he is gonna hear it from his Chinook teammates.
Preston White just was not running very hard down the base path.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just learned that Preston White has been traded to the Oilers.
Now Adam Rojas stepping up to the plate, who had an aggressive first at bat. Hopefully he can execute here.
And a swing and a miss by Adam Rojas for strike one. And another uppercut by Rojas comes up empty. Good pass there by Rojas. And another swing and a miss by Rojas for the third strike. Ooh, and a foul tip by Rojas. Well, the Chinooks, they score a run, and they're foul tipping the ball. Maybe this is a turning point. And, well, I jinxed them, folks, as Rojas goes down swinging there. The Chinooks put up a run. And we're going to head to the top half of the third. The Sluggers 7, Chinooks 1. We'll be back.
Chad Morick at the plate now for the Sluggers. So far, been an interesting game. Sluggers took the early lead, 7-1 now the score, as the Chinooks were able to score their first run ever and beat baseball. Aiden Stout beat out the Sluggers defense. And Chad takes that in for strike one. Big swing and a miss there. No pass ball, one strike. And here's the pitch. That ball's hit out. It looks like it's going to be missed, dove for, and going to be safe. Now here
Now
comes
batting
Rozier.
for the Sluggers, number 3, Antonio Rozier.
Rozier, my bad. Missed that one up. Rozier stepping up to the plate. 1 run just now scored for the Sluggers after Scott Smith wasn't able to haul that one in. So here comes Rozier. Umpire gives a sign for play. Here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss by Rozier. No pass balls, 1 strike. And a foul ball by Rozier. Strike 2 now. No pass balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Another swing and a miss for Rozier. No pass ball. 3 strikes. We could expect to see the pass ball right here. And there is the pass ball. So now he's going to have to protect here. And the pitch. Going to tap that one.
And that foul ball.
And it's going to be a foul ball.
Local 341.
Three strikes, 1 pass. And here's the pitch. Rozier just gets a piece of that one. Managing to stay alive. And another foul ball. Rozier on top of all this pitching right here. Comes the payoff. Oh, what a big swing and a miss. Rozier is out. Managed to stay in for quite a bit, but couldn't stay in just long enough. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Coming to the plate for the Sluggers, number 24, the team captain, Mike King.
And now Mike King coming up to the plate, team captain for the Sluggers. Here to try and add on to the Sluggers' already pretty substantial lead of 8-1. And here's the first pitch to King. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. No pass ball yet, just 1 strike. Here we go again to King. That one's going to be a foul ball.
And that foul ball sponsored by Edward Jones Financial Investments and Gavin Reeb.
No pass ball. 2 strikes. Couldn't expect to see the pass ball here. Here comes the pitch to King. There's the pass ball. 2 strikes. 1 pass ball. He'll have to protect from now on out. Another big swing and a miss. Now 3 strikes. And there's strike 4. Feels weird saying strike 4, but after that, he's out. King down on strikes. And coming up to the plate now.
Come to the plate for the Seattle Sluggers, number 7, Dino Sanchez.
The Sluggers.
The man who does it faster, the man with the master blaster, the master of disaster, the Duke of Cool, the girl of funk, the Ayatollah of rock and roll, the king of swing, the sultan of swamp, the man who knows the real reason why spandex bubbles up at the ankles.
Dino Sanchez, a big hitting right-hander for the Sluggers. Perhaps their most powerful hitter here. Big swing and a miss from Dino, making it strike one. Here comes the next pitch. Another big swing and a miss. No pass ball. 2 strikes now. And there's the pass ball. One pass ball. And now 2 strikes. He'll have to protect. And he gets a hold of this one. Out it goes. Johnny Julian going to try and field it. Stops the with his feet and isn't able to do anything else. Dino Sanchez absolutely annihilates the base.
He destroyed the base.
Completely destroyed it. And now that'll be another run.
It was more of a takedown rather than a slide. Former World Wrestling Federation, Dino Sanchez.
That was another run scored. Now it's 9-1 in favor of the Sluggers. There's his first pass ball.
Running for the Sluggers, number 77, Brandon Spence.
Brandon Spence already used his pass ball, and a big swing and a miss. That'll be strike one. Another big swing and a miss from Spence. Two strikes, already used up his pass. And there comes strike three, another big swing and a miss. 3 strikes, 1 pass, and the pitch. Gets a little bit of piece of that one. Here comes the 1-3 and another big swing and a miss. That'll be the final out of the inning. Slugger scored 2. The Chinooks are starting to get a handle on this game. When we come back, we'll have more Chinook and beat baseball action. And now the head coach himself, John Groth, is stepping up to pitch for the Chinooks. Alex Cruddy is going to be handling the bat for this AB. This relationship between pitcher and batter is crucial to the game. Hopefully, good chemistry will work out between these two. Here comes the first pitch from Groth. And a big swing and a miss from Crotty. Another swing and a miss from Crotty. Two strikes. Another swing and a miss. Crotty quickly got himself in a hole.
That's a fact.
And he used his pass ball there. So he'll have to protect here. Here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss from Crotty. And down he goes. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Coming to the plate for the Chinooks, Brandon Mitchie.
Now stepping up to the plate, Brandon Mitchie, the Aussie. I don't know if beat baseball exists in Australia, but this will be definitely his first time playing it. We'll see how he does. Here comes the first pitch from Groth. Just missed that one for strike one. Here comes pitch number 2. That'll be the pass ball. And Mitchie goes down on strikes. Coach Groth. A dominant pitching
Coming to the
force
plate
here.
for the Chinooks, Jeremy Johnson.
And now Jeremy Johnson, otherwise known as Mr. Clutch. We'll see how Johnson reacts to this pitching from Groth. As he was taking some monster hacks there. Two outs now. Johnson's ready. Here comes Groth's pitch. And here's the he took his pass. And a big swing and a miss. And that'll be the final out of the inning. The Chinooks unable to score.
It's probably best where Chinooks are wearing eye patches.
We're taking
One
to the end of the top of the fourth inning.
This game brought to you
9-1
your
the score
local
when we come back.
Club. number 50, Ramon Rodriguez.
And well, folks, as we're back here, the Chinooks have tried to make a wall, but that is going to be deemed illegal by baseball rules.
A little bit of synchronized swimming action out in the outfield.
As that was Scott Smith and Alex Crotty making about a 12-foot wall out there. And they're going to be moved now. This game, the Sluggers dominating in firm control here, up 9-1. And here we go, first pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike one. Just a tad high there, and a swing and a miss for strike two. No pass, 2 strikes. The Chinooks in the field and the Sluggers at the plate, the 0-2. Easy take there for the first pass and only pass of the at-bat. Oh, that is a foul tip for strike 3. And a swing and a miss for out number 1 here in the top half of the 4th.
At the plate for the Sluggers, number 22, Chad Morey.
And that first pitch is popped up, foul. Good hack up there by the Slugger hitting from the right side. Ooh, and he goes after that one, comes up empty, strike 2. Good take on the outside. And comes up empty there for strike 3. One pass, 3 strike, 1 out pitch. Got him. What a pitch for the Sluggers right-hander for out number 2 here.
Coming to the plate for the Sluggers, number 3, Antonio Rosier.
Strike 1 for the Slugger at the plate after swing and miss. And a pass ball there to make it 1 pass, 1 strike here in Chugiak, Alaska. Oh, that one's right up the middle. And, well, Brandon Mitchie dropped to his knees and goes right past him. And that is going to be an easy run for the Sluggers.
10-1. Mr. Rozier. Coming to the plate for the Sluggers, number 24, the team captain, Mike.
Nobody out here. And the Chinook fans switching to the Sluggers. They're starting to cheer for the visiting team.
Could be
one out here.
Idea of sportsmanlike conduct, maybe. We should have you know that any Chinook fan caught trying to desert the team will be shot immediately and without delay, as that is how traitors are treated.
Oh, and a big swing and a miss for strike one. And a swing and a miss for strike two. And there's a pass ball there. And that one's on the outside for a swing and miss, strike three. One pass, three strikes. Oh, and goes up high for strike number four. And that's going to do it. For the top half, the fourth. Sluggers 10, your Chinooks 1. We'll be back with more beat baseball in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
Johnny Julian stepping up to the plate now for the Chinooks. Growth still on the mound. A little chatter from the Chinooks dugout. Julian checks on him. Here's Julian's first pitch from Growth. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. Second pitch from Growth. A little early. Here comes the pitch from Growth. Three strikes. Hasn't used his free pass yet. Big swing and a miss. And Julian is the first out of the inning.
Coming to the plate for your Chinooks, Rob Winslow.
And Rob Winslow stepping up to the plate. Definitely a goofball who's going to have a little bit of fun with this. And Winslow getting a little bit of a practice lesson here from Growth. He can connect with one. That ball's going to be hit pretty hard. And here's the first pitch from Growth. That's going to be his first pass ball. Big swing and a miss there from Winslow. He's used his pass ball and he's got one strike on it. Two strikes now. Here comes strike three. And strike four. Rob Winslow strikes out.
Now batting.
Here it comes.
Scott Smith.
A 6'7" right-hander. Scott Smith. Quick base check here. And here comes the first pitch from Growth. Oh, he connects with that one. It's missed by the left fielder. And the Chinooks have scored the second run of the game for their team. The Sluggers couldn't find the ball. Smith belted it out in the left field, at least on beat ball standards. And now it's 10-2.
And the pitcher's doing all the work here. Aiden Stout got the first run of the game, and Scott Smith with the second one.
Alex Crotty stepping up to the plate. Already struck out once this time. Hopefully we don't see the same result, as it is imperative for the Chinooks to keep scoring runs in order to win the game.
At the plate for the Chinooks, Alex Crotty.
Crotty getting a couple of practice swings in. Base check sounded. And here is the first pitch from Growth. And Crotty uses his pass ball. And a big swing and a miss from Crotty. Hard to use his fastball, 1 strike. That one hit straight up the middle. Gonna be missed.
And he's safe. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
And it looks like they're going to call him out. Grove going to have a friendly dispute with the umpire.
Looks like he's out. Let's go to the tape.
And that'll be the call.
And well, that's going to do it for the bottom of the 4th. We come to the top half of the 5th. The Chinooks down 10-2. We'll be back.
Sanchez.
All righty, folks. We're here in the top half of the 5th. The Chinooks looking to keep the Sluggers right where the score's at as the Sluggers have a commanding 10-2 lead. As the Chinooks have a new group of 6 out there.
Which also happens to include the Bat Boy.
Tie back. So basically, the Sluggers should just give up now.
At this point, the Chinooks are done messing around as they have now put in the Bat Boy. This could end badly. Another big swing and a miss from Dino Sanchez. 2 strikes now, no take yet. Here comes the take.
That's the fence, man.
2 strikes, already has his take. Here's the pitch.
And that one is hitting the short third base side. And, oh, boy, the Chinooks have no idea what they're doing. They look like chickens with a head cut off. As the 11th run of the ballgame scores here for the Sluggers, making it 11-2.
Now Brandon Spence stepping up to the plate for the Sluggers. as they have taken an 11-2 lead over the your Chinooks. First pitch, Spence takes. Here comes the next pitch of the at-bat. Big swing and a miss from Spence. Big swing and a miss from Spence. He's already had his take. Now 2 strikes. Three strikes now, 1 pass ball. And here comes the pitch. That ball clubbed. Oh, and it just gets by Batten.
And the 12th run of the game, cross for the Sluggers.
Batting for the Sluggers, number 50, Ramon Rodriguez.
And Ramon Rodriguez stepping up to the plate. Nobody out. Base check here. Rodriguez calling his shot.
Bringing his inner Babe Ruth out. And oh boy. Like,
Occupational hazard when the ball squeaks. They're changing the beeper out.
Now they're changing out the baseball here.
got to make sure it's not greased or anything.
Or boogers. No booger balls. Those are illegal.
As beat baseball does not have any rules against it, I guess. But we do have a new ball in. 12-2 lead for the Sluggers. And reminder again, folks, somehow the Anchorage Bucks, who played the Seattle Sluggers last night, put 10 runs up. How? I don't know. But they did.
And that foul ball sponsored by the Chinook Shack.
And no pass, 2-strike pitch here to the Slugger at the plate. Nobody out. Top half of the 5th inning.
That's the fact, Jack.
One pass ball, 3 strikes to Rodriguez. And here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll be the first out of the inning. Mike King stepping up to the plate now.
Coming to the plate for the Sluggers, number 22, Chad Boyd.
Chad Boyd. One out. Just one out here. And the pitch. That one's going to be chopped out. And it's not going to be recovered by the Chinooks as they continue to look like the Bad News Bears.
Well, that's an insult to the Bad News Bears, Ryan.
Hey, now. I don't think the Bad News Bears would care.
(13-2) now in favor of the Sluggers. The men from the Emerald City. Hitting here in the top half of the fifth, one out. 13-2 lead. And the Chinooks just trying to find a way to get 2 outs.
It seems like the Chinooks' idea of defense is just a little bit skewed as of the 6 players they have out in the field, 4 of them, yes, 4 of them are in left field. No one in the middle, and only 1 player in right field. This could pose to be a hazard. Another big swing and a miss there by Rasheer. Making it 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. It's hit. And Rasheer will get that hit and will score. And it looks like the Chinooks need to confer just a little bit with what's going on. And it looks like they're going to switch sides here.
As it looks like a mercy rule was put into effect. And so the Chinooks, down 14-2, will head to the bottom half of the fifth. We'll be back. Alrighty, folks, we're in the bottom half of the fifth. Your Chinooks down
Coming to the
14-2
plate,
in this beat baseball
Justin
action.
Gomez.
And Justin Gomez to lead things off. Gomez looking more like David Ortiz out there, taking some hacks. Oh, Gomez, a little late on that. Cheese there by John Groth, the head coach. Ooh, and Gomez foul tipped it. But that's going to be 2 strikes now. And the 2-strike pitch to Gomez. Oh, and that one hung up by John Groth, and Gomez comes up empty. No pass, 3-strike pitch. Gomez just going to stand up and take that one in. 1 pass now. Now Gomez has to swing on this one. Oh, and Gomez swings and misses for out number 1. Alex Schmitz now to the plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, half off all hamburgers and hot dogs at the Chinook Shack. That's from Master Chef Bill Waddell. At the plate now for the Chinooks, Alex Schmidt.
Schmidt's getting a couple of practice swings in here. As he prepares to take his at-bat here.
That's the fact, man.
Schmitz just listens to that one go by as he takes his pass ball. Swings and misses at the next one. Strike 2 for Schmitz here. Strike 3. 1 more to go here for Schmitz. Do or die time here for Schmitz. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll be 2 outs now.
Coach, maybe you just hold it in your hand and let him hit it out of your hand. Yeah, just get a little closer.
And Luke Coffey stepping up to the plate now.
Batting the for the Chinooks, Luke Coffey.
Two down. The Chinooks are getting 6 outs in this inning because it is 14-2 in the beat baseball rule book for the Sluggers. That is a mercy rule. So if they can't score and try and get it to 12 runs, it'll be a bit of an issue as they will take the loss here. Coffey going to try and do something about that. And here comes Coffey. First pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss. Coffey looking like he can actually see the ball. Hopefully he can. That'll be a bit of an issue. Here's the pitch. Gets a piece of it. Can't do anything with it, though. And here comes the third pitch from Groth. Big swing and a miss from Coffee. 3 strikes, no take yet. And here was the take. So now 3 strikes, and to the take. Here's the pitch from Grove. That ball clubbed. That's going to go way by any Sluggers defender.
He got it!
And the Chinooks have scored a run. That ball was clubbed way out in the left field. Would have been a hit in a normal
That's
game.
what we call Chinooks baseball. Sluggers. Let me describe for you how that looked. It went up in the air and out into the outfield. And then it landed with a thud.
It looks like Daniel Sweeney, another pitcher.
For the Chinooks. Dan, I want to smash the crap out of that ball, Sweeney. I've never wanted to kill a ball so much as right
Sweeney,
now.
a pitcher, could be good luck here for the Chinooks as 2
It's a
pitchers
family
have
name.
previously scored runs. Sweeney going to try and get some practice swings in here. And the bases have been tested. Make sure they're sounding off. Sweeney in the box. Here's the pitch. And it'll be a take. So now it's all protection from here. And here's the pitch. Sweeney swings and misses through that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me, 1 take. And the pitch from Grove. Got a little piece of that one, but it'll be strike 2. And Sweeney gets a piece of that one. It's got a chance to go into the gap. It does. Sweeney's just got to hurry just a little bit more. Oh, wow. He's safe. The Chinooks have scored their 2nd run of this inning. 14-4 now the score. And now Mike Batten.
Coming to the plate for the Chinooks, it's Mike Batten.
And Batten here going to try and batten down the hatches here for the Chinooks. And score, hopefully, another run. Here's the pitch. Excuse us, it's just a practice swing. That looks like he's on top of it. Hopefully we can see a good AB here. And a big swing and a miss from Batten. Strike 1. No take, 1 strike. Batten gets a piece of that one. He's taking off. And he's safe. 3 runs have scored.
What we're seeing here is a 5th inning rally by the Chinooks. Yeah, now we're playing ball.
It looks like the Chinooks are slowly starting to figure it out.
Better add about 3 more players.
And, folks, this is the debut we've all been waiting for in Chinooks history. They're bringing the bat boy out. It's Ty Baby Beck.
Ty bobblehead Beck.
Ty steps into the left-hander's batter's box. This should be interesting. He is my little brother. We'll see if he has a spaz attack here or no. Gonna have to listen to the sound of Coach Groth's voice here. Showing good swings here.
We're seeing the future of the Chinooks here at the plate.
Here goes Groth. Getting ready for the first pitch. Tie in his stance. A pitch from Groth. Big swing and a miss. One strike now. Still has his take available. Here comes the pitch from Groth. Another big swing and a miss. No take. 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Uses his take.
Well, that's getting annoying.
Here's the take. 2 strikes. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Groth's just a little bit low on that one. 3 strikes now. He'll never hear the end of this if he does strike out. Groth sets and delivers. Big swing and a miss. And the bat boy has struck out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just learned that Ty will be living with the Luton family out of Eklutna for the next year. He's been traded from the Becks to the Lutons. He's now Ty Luton.
Now Andrew Towns going to step up to the plate.
Coming to the plate for the Chinooks, Andrew, if that ball was human, I'd be indicted for manslaughter. Towns. I've never wanted to kill anything so much as a beeping ball in my life.
Towns steps into the box. Going to have to listen to his other coach for instructions here. 3 outs. The Chinooks have 6 this inning due to that run rule. Big swing and a miss from Towns. It was very close. If he can repeat that, and a minor pitching adjustment from Groth, that ball will be sped out into the outfield. Another big swing and a miss. Two strikes now. 3 outs. And he uses his take here. Towns swings and misses through this one. Three strikes. 3 strikes. And here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss from Towns. That'll be 4 outs now. Not something you see every day. Gomez is going to come back to the plate here.
You know, a surprising part of this game tonight is the Sluggers were told they're still in Seattle.
And Gomez steps into the batter's box.
Now batting for the Chinooks, Justin Gomez.
Grove going to walk him through the mechanics here. The bases have been tested. Johnny Julian in the catcher's position. Gomez gets a piece of that one. And he's saved. He scores the run. Followed by Dino Rodriguez. That'll be run number 4.
Justin was headed to Birchwood. Not sure what's over there, but close.
14-6 the score.
Coming to the plate, for your
And
Chinooks.
Alex Schmitz stepping up to the plate. Four outs of the 6 that they've been given. Walking through the mechanics again. Here comes the pitch from Grove. Fouls it off.
That foul ball sponsored by Representative Dan Sattler.
Schmitz steps back in. 1 strike now. Still has his take. Growth. Sets. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss from Schmitz.
Use the force, Luke.
And the announcers here making obscure references to Star Wars, as it is kind of like that one scene in the movie where he's waving around a lightsaber and not able to see. And another swing and a miss from Schmitz. 3 strikes. Still has his take available. Might see it here. And here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss from Schmitz. That'll be out number 5.
Remember, folks, after the game, for $5, you can buy yourself a CD of that beeping baseball sound. And
Now,
they'll throw in
Luke
a bonus
Coffey,
Christmas
one we
CD
started
of that
all
beeping baseball
this
sound.
back later on,
Jiggle
or
beat.
earlier in this evening.
Mike Batten up the bat for the Chinooks. Luke Coffey.
Luke Coffey stepping into the plate. The fans here chanting, "Use the force, Luke." His name is Luke Coffey. 5 outs now. It's 14-6.
No, give it to him. Give it to him. Come on, be nice. He doesn't know if the coach pitched it or not.
Coffey, all set now. Big monster swing there for strike 1. If he was trying to cut the ball in half, he might be successful with how hard he's swinging. Another big swing and a miss. 2 strikes now. And there's the fastball. And here comes the pitch from Grove. Big swing and a miss from Coffey. 1 take, 3 strikes. In other words, it's a full count in beat baseball standards. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the game, the final score.
And that's the ball game, folks.
The Seattle Sluggers on special guest 14.
14-6, the Seattle Sluggers.
Your local Lions club. But don't forget that Alaska now has its own beat baseball team, the Alaska Aurora Knights.
And that's
We're
the
looking for
game.
more participants. If you want to
It looks
be
like
here, if you want to come
that'll
to
be
the
it.
Sluggers, we would love to
Sluggers
have
take
your
the victory,
support.
14-6. When we come back, we'll have a short post game. Until then, stay tuned.
How to get hooked up
And we'll be
and how
back
to get
shortly.
invested in the Alaska. Big thank you to Greg Porter here.